Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Sprocket yet again, and today we're going to be designing an entirely new tank. Now this thing is going to be a super heavy tank, and if you guys have seen one of the previous videos with the twin turreted tank, this one is actually going to be a tri-turreted tank. Two of which are going to be smaller calibers, and then one big caliber on the top. Hopefully, we can come up with something nice, and I'm going to be taking inspiration from the Oni. I don't know whether it's a real tank or not. I believe it's a fake tank, but it was built, or it's in World of Tanks, I do believe. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into some scenarios and see if we can build a tank that is really cool. Let's do this. Oh, and side note, if you guys haven't seen the previous video, this is what we ended up building. Yes, it is a 2.5 meter caliber cannon, and it doesn't move or anything like that. It's just for show, essentially. But it's cool. It's very cool. Anyway, let's get building a really cool tank, shall we? Okie dokie, so I've already changed the hull already, I've already taken off the fenders, so now it's time to actually build the rest of the tank itself. Now, I'm not entirely sure how I want this thing to look. I genuinely don't know what I want from this, but we're going to go ahead and try and make something that looks, I want to say, relatively nice. So, we're going to have the sprocket in the front, because I kind of feel like that would be cool. We're going to make the diameter of that actually relatively big. We're going to make it quite high. And, yeah, we're just going to leave it around there, actually. So, lower it down a little bit, and there we go. Okay, awesome. The other thing I want to do is make the road wheels diameter a little bit smaller, and also put some spacing in there, too. Just like so. Okay, fantastic. The tracks themselves aren't going to be that wide. In fact, I was going to say we're gonna shrink them, but no, we're going to make them slightly bigger. 0.65. Bosh. There we go. That actually looks pretty good. We're also going to go ahead and modify these, make them all look pretty nice too. The idler wheel is going to look like so. I actually think the idler wheel needs to be a little bit bigger also. So I'm going to quickly do that. There we go. And if I can, drag this forwards. There. That actually looks sick. So far, so good. I might even make it go forwards a little bit more, because this tank is going to be really long, and we need to make sure it is actually really long. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Anyway, if we can, go to suspension, the scale of it, if we can bring it down, make the diameter bigger. There we go, so it can support it, and the length of it smaller. Apparently that's a good idea. I don't know whether that's the case, but maybe. Anyway, can we make the road wheels spacing a little bit more? No, I need it as far forward as I possibly can, and that seems to be it. Okay, what if I raise this up, and raise this up too, and raise that up actually, we'll leave that down a little bit. Okay, yeah, this works. This works. I also want to go ahead and send these guys forwards just a tiny bit too, and I think that looks sick. That actually looks really nice. I don't want it to be super skinny. We're going to go ahead and make it a little bit wider, so the separation is going to be like 1.8. Maybe even bigger, maybe even 2. There we go. And, yeah, it's going to be a super heavy tank. So, I think the other thing that we do need to do is actually raise the thickness of the tracks. There we go. The length of the tracks is going to be a little bit bigger too, 0.3. Boop, there we go. And then the width of them is already up anyway, so that's fine. Anyway, let's go to the sides and make sure that everything else looks how we want it to look. I think I'm going to go with those guys yet again. Yeah, we've already got those, that's good. Track segments themselves are actually going to look like this. Yes. And I think that's it. That's what we need to do. Good. Okay, so next thing then, let's go to compartments. We're going to go to faces, and we're going to try and sort this out. Now, I'm not entirely sure what I want the front of it to look like. I feel like heavy tanks usually have a relatively flat front, when realistically, I guess they shouldn't. But yeah, we're going to have quite a flat front on the front of this, because we can. So there we go, that's going to go there. We're then going to extend this upwards, just like so, and then we're going to drag it backwards a little bit from there, yes. The first gun isn't going to go on until we get quite high, though, so we might as well actually just bring this up to where it's going to be, where the front guns are going to be. Angle that backwards quite far. Yes. Okay, already this is kind of strange, but it's fine. We're going to bring this back to the front. That's okay. And then, yeah, we need to widen this off. This is actually kind of crazy. So these guys are going to go backwards a lot more. There we go. This guy, backwards a little bit more too. We're going to extend this bit downwards like so. And then this piece on the bottom is going to come forwards, upwards, and it's going to go on there just like that. There we go. Yeah, okay. That looks like a nice front of a tank. Okay, so let's go and grab this, this, and this. Extend these out sideways, just like so. Extend them once again. Then we can grab all of the top pieces, extend it again, and then extend it over the edge. This is fine. There we go. So we're going to do something like this. However, it needs to be a little bit different, because actually these guys need to come up a little bit more. I couldn't see that before, but it needs to. So there you go. Extend these once again, then extend them over the edge. Oh, man. There we go. Good. Grab every single one of these yet again. There we go. Bring them upwards. There we go. And we're also going to extend it once more here too. Sorry. So grab every single one of these yet again. There we go. Slowly but surely we're doing it. There we go. And we're going to slightly angle it inwards just like this. And then we're going to go ahead and grab the sides. This piece. And also, I guess this piece is going to go backwards too. So it's going to go like that. There we go. Actually, it might be easier to just grab the top pieces first. And angle it backwards. Yeah, and then grab these guys on this side. And send them backwards like so. And then these guys, try and get it level a little bit more. Like that. There we go. Yes. So far, so good. This is kind of how I wanted it to be. Okay, so then we go to edges. We're going to go ahead and split this. There we go. Excellent. We're going to go to... Oh, I guess it's actually this bit back here. But go to edges again. We're going to grab this edge. We're going to split it yet again. There we go. And then we're going to start it from here. Yeah, okay. This is going to be great, actually. So grab all of these all the way to the edge. Extend this upwards. Just like so. That's fine. We're going to angle this bit backwards too. Actually, if I can grab all of these pieces and extend these as well, this is going to be way better, actually, for us. So, actually... if I can just drag this backwards a little bit, just like that, that's fine. Then we can grab the tops and essentially just drag these guys backwards too, and that should be fine. So just do this. There we go. And then angle them inwards a little bit more as well. That's where the big cannon's going to go. And then we need it to sort of settle itself down from back here. So grab these guys, bring it backwards. In fact, actually, grab as many of them as I can, and we're just going to go ahead and bring it backwards like this. I know that seems a little strange, but that's kind of what I want. There we go. Okay. I do feel like the tank needs to be a little bit longer. So actually, let's go ahead and grab all of the exterior back bits. Here we go. And we're going to extend all of this backwards just that little tiny bit more. Alright, so extend it. There we go. Bring it back like so. Okay. So far, so good. We're then going to go over to this. Grab these guys. Actually, should we merge these already or not? Merging seems to give me some issues usually, but we're trying. We'll try it out. Merge those. Merge these. There we go. Merge these guys. Yeah. As long as it's all merged, it should be fine. Merge those guys too. Grab this one, this one, and this one. Oh, and that one. Hang on. And this one, and that one, and that one. Oh, maybe not the edge one. Sorry. Okay, bring these guys backwards to the rear. To about there. And then I think we should merge all of those guys too. That might be a bit crazy, but we'll do it. So merge these guys together. Merge these guys together. Yes. Those guys. And I'm going to keep doing this until they're all merged. Okay, so they are all now merged. Now what we're going to do is actually extend this guy inwards. I need to do the same thing on both sides. I want them both to essentially come in like this. There we go. Awesome sauce. That's good. And then I want to try and make this bit look nicer, because at the minute it's sort of rounded. And I feel like that's a little strange. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go from here to there, and we're going to fill it. Okay, we're then going to go from here to here to here. We're going to fill that. Did that just happen? Did that work? Fill. Is that now filled? Yes, it is. Okay, now go to the other side and do the same thing. So from there to there, to there, fill. From there to there to there, fill. There we go. Okay, so far so good. This thing looks interesting. Let's go ahead and see it with the tracks. Yeah, okay. The thing is, it doesn't actually stay like this. Because we're going to go further off to the sides. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. As long as it works on both sides, let's hope that it does. Yes. Are going to be extended out a little bit. We're then going to go to the bottom. And actually bring them out a little bit too. There we go. Actually, sorry, we need to bring that one out and that one as well. There we go. They all need to be moved out at the same time. And then we're going to extend it downwards. So a tiny bit further. Extend it down. Bring it all the way down. And there we go. I'm also going to have this slightly angled too. So actually bring it upwards to there. We're going to grab this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and that guy. And we're going to push them in. Like so. There we go. Okay. Fandabby dozy. It's a little bit strange, but it's what I want. Good. Okay, so now it's my job to extend these guys forwards, like so. There we go. I want them to be squidged inwards if possible. So I think the easiest way of doing that is this. There we go. And I want to make sure that they're not quite interacting with the tracks, but almost. We're then going to go ahead and shrink them down a little bit. Yes, we're going to move it upwards, like so. And then we're going to do it across the top, and hopefully we can put a nice little bit on the top of this. Maybe. So extend that up. There we go. I need to do it on both sides, though, don't I? Yes. So grab these two. Extend these guys both upwards. We're then going to drag it backwards. Drag it inwards so that they fit. There we go. And then we need to, like, extend it sideways. I don't know how to do that. I feel like it's just this and this. Oh, that's gone the wrong way. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Okay, do this. Inwards. Yeah, like that. There we go. Excellent. And then... we're not going to have them fully covered, so don't worry about that too much, but we're just going to go ahead and grab this guy and this guy, extend it, bring it this way, bring it upwards. Oh, we can't really, but that's okay. There we go. And then I guess the easiest way of doing this would actually be to enable the grid snap, go to this guy, do this, 1, 2, somewhat like that. There we go. Maybe not. All right, bring it up. No, not even that much. Okay, I can actually move these together anyway. So bring it to there. And then we're going to extend it once again. Down and in. So just straight down, essentially. Like that. Okay, that looks about right. We're going to leave it like that. Okay, so I'm actually really happy and excited with the way this is looking so far. What I want to do is grab these guys and actually give this bit a little bit more room, because so far I feel like it needs it. We're also then going to drag these guys backwards a little bit further too, which might be a little bit scary, but I think it'll be okay. So grab every single bit of this, extend it backwards. Yeah, that's actually good. We can then extend the tracks if we need to, which we will also need to do, but that's fine. So the big gun on the top, the two little guns on the front, we'll have the driver's seat in here somewhere, and yeah, so far so good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and save this as Heavy Japanese Tank. We're just going to go ahead and call it Heavy Japanese Tank. Save. I'm going to go ahead and find the tank that I built with the two turrets, and I'm actually going to use each of those turrets on this one, and hopefully that'll be a-okay. Actually, no. The best way of doing this is doing it ourselves, actually. So, go to Premium Turrets. Go to this one. We're going to put it right in the center for right now, but we will be doing it slightly different, so don't worry too much. There we go. Bring it forwards. And yeah, essentially we're going to have two on here. Compartments, go to faces, bring this in, bring this in, bring that in, all the way, there we go. And I need to make sure it's somewhat centered before we do this. So there, okay. Does this seem big enough? If I put one there and then we put one next to it, I think that's good. Yeah, okay. Bring this a little bit backwards, make the diameter a little bit smaller, and I think we can have two of these. Yeah, okay. In fact, bring them further forwards. Good. Alright, so the height of these turrets is going to have to be about the same height as this in order for the big gun to be able to still see over, so we're going to lower it down to there. We're going to go ahead and make a circular sort of on the front, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So we're going to extend this forwards. We're going to shrink it until it fits the thing. There we go. We're going to extend it forwards. We're going to shrink it again. Send it forwards. Shrink it again. There we go. Bring that one backwards, actually, and then send it forwards and shrink it. Actually, we don't need to do that one. We don't need that one. Okay, we're then going to go to the side, and we're going to shrink these guys. Actually, we're just going to send these ones backwards. So send it in. There we go. Send it backwards so that it fits. And that is a-okay. We're then going to go to this guy and this guy. Send it to here. And then we'll build the back out the same way, and hopefully that'll look okay. It's a bit big. This is a bit big, but maybe it's okay. So go to faces, extend all of these backwards. I might do it the same way, actually. I might do it the same way. Alright. I was going to make the back a little bit longer than the front, but honestly, I feel like doing it this way, so we're going to. There we go. Extend. Leave it like that. Okay, that's all fine. So, now we go to editing options. We make it just like so. I think that's fine. It's got like quite flat sides, but I think that's okay. So now we put a gun on there. We get it all working. And we put another one of those over there, and that'll be sick, actually. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the T-34s, thingamabobbies. I honestly think they look pretty good on a tank like this, so we're going to do that. We're going to make them smaller, though, than they are currently. So we're going to do this. There we go. And these guns on the front, I think are going to be... Well, I don't really know. I want them to be able to kill tanks. So we're going to go with 57. Also, we're not going to go with late war. We're going to go with mid-war. Because that seems more... a little bit better for us. If they go through 90mm of armor, I'd be super happy with that. Yeah. Actually, no. We're going to do less. We're going to make it so that it literally just fits with the gun. So 260, 76mm of armor. That seems pretty good to me. If we then add a little end to it, I wouldn't mind. There we go. Okay. I think that's fine. Ammo storage, we'd obviously put some ammo in it. Probably not this much. But like, I don't know, 18 rounds? Is that too many or is that about right? I don't know. Let's put that in there and do that. Okay, so we have a gun on our tank. I know it's a little bit strange, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and decorate it before we put another one on, and then we can do that. Yes. So that's going to go right there on the top, okay? Actually, we're going to use a crew hatch instead. One of these ones. We're going to have it so that they can, like, look out if they need to. What else would you put on top of one of these? I don't really know. I don't really know. Maybe one of these on each side. Just like so. And then, yeah, we're going to be using rivets on this one. I know it's not a good idea. But we're just going to go ahead and try and decorate it using rivets. Because I love them. I love rivets. There we go. It makes the tanks look way better, I'm not going to lie. That's going to go there. We're going to go ahead and put in 2 right here. And then we're going to go ahead and put in some on the front too. So like that. There we go. We're then going to do it on the sides too. So fit that in there. Fit that in there. Is it doing it on both sides of this? Yes, it is. And then when we go to duplicate the turret, it will duplicate all of this stuff too, which I am very happy about. Let's go ahead and do that. And then let's go ahead and do this. Okay, anything else that would actually fit on here and look nice is good to add now. I just don't know what would. I don't know what would look nice. Maybe one of these on the side? And then maybe one of these above it or something? And maybe even below it too. Yeah, there we go. Adds a little bit of extra detail that it may need. And I think that looks sick, to be honest. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure it has enough room. The basket space is going to be way bigger because it might as well be, to be honest. Let's make it 3.5 meters bigs. There we go. Because when it comes to adding armor to it, we're going to need to do that too. It is a heavy tank, of course. So extra heavy armor is probably a good idea to put on the little turrets as well. So let's go pretty much all the way around the front end. And that's all going to be really thick. We're going to go with 120 mil of armor. On the rear of those, we're not going to go for as much armor. Probably only like 80. Maybe even 70. There we go. 70 armor on the back. Okay, good. The top doesn't really need that much armor because in this game there is no aerial attacks. But we'll go ahead and do it anyway, won't we? We'll add a little bit. Not too much. So we'll go with 35 mil of armor there. Okay, sick. So we need another one of these guns. So let's go ahead and call this turret. Heavy Japanese tank. Turret for the heavy Japanese... Oh, sorry, small turret, probably. We'll probably call it a small turret. Smaller turret for the heavy Japanese tank. Okay, so then when it comes to it, I want 2 of them. I really do. I want 2 of them. So let's go ahead and select this. Go ahead and put one of these in. Load up the heavy Japanese tank. There we go. Sick. Try and put this in the same location as that one. This is where things get a little bit tricky. If anybody knows how to put them in the same place, that'd be perfect. But I genuinely... It's just a guess for me at this point, isn't it? How close to the edge is that one? It's very close to the edge here. I think that's about right. And so far, this looks perfect. Alright, so before we move on anymore, let's go to crew real quick. Let's go ahead and put in the driver's view sight thingamabobby. That's going to go off to the side right here. We're going to go ahead and stretch it, make it bigger like I always do. And we're going to try and make that look better too. So, what's the easiest way of doing that? Probably by adding like a panel behind it, to be honest. So we're going to go ahead and do something like that. There we go. Makes it look way better straight away. And then some other stuff underneath it would look good too. So maybe even one of these. There we go. Yeah. It makes it fit in more instead of just being shoved on there. So I think that actually totally works. Alright, so since we're doing that, we might as well actually just add the rest of the stuff that needs to go on the front too. So a singular gun like this would go on there as well. We're also just going to add a bunch of other nice looking things that will hopefully make the front of this tank look sick. So, to begin with, one of these. We're going to go ahead and put some of those guys on there as well. And maybe even some of these as well, because it might as well go on the front, to be honest. The other thing is, we can go to mobility, get the spare tracks, put them here, and one of you guys has actually told me you can right click on this and make them bigger. So we're going to go ahead and do that too. That looks interesting. They're a bit big, aren't they? They're a little bit big. But we're going to go ahead and leave them on there anyway, because they look sick. So there we go. Alright, we've done the front pretty much the way we want the front to be done. It is a riveted tank, so we're going to put some more rivets on this, and hopefully that'll look good. Okay, so I think we should skip straight ahead to the next bit. The next bit is going to be the turret on the top. I feel like... No, I didn't mean to do that. I feel like this turret can actually be one of these, because why not? So there we go. It can actually look a lot like this, to be fair. I'm going to model it a little bit better, though. So let's go ahead and squidge this backwards a little bit. Let's try and push the entire thing forwards. So select everything. Bring it forwards to here. And then we're going to go ahead and bring this guy outwards, I think. So extend it outwards like so. It's going to be a lot smaller. And there we go. It's going to do something like this. We're going to go to this point and... Whoa. Bring it inwards slightly. There we go. Okay, so far it's actually looking alright. We're going to extend this guy backwards. That slight little bit too. And then we're going to go ahead and extend the back and have that bit be the big bit. So extend this. It's going to go upwards a little touch, and then it's going to go backwards quite far and bring it in. There we go. So it's going to look somewhat like this, except this bit's going to go down. Like that. There we go. Okay. It looks interesting. I don't know whether I like it. I feel like it's a little bit too small for what we wanted. But let's go ahead and do this. And do this. And then maybe even extend it backwards a little bit further. Yeah, okay. Sure, we're going to go with that. It looks a little bit strange up there, and it doesn't look too much bigger than these ones. But, I guess that's okay. In fact, let's do that. Do this. Yeah, okay, that's a lot better. That is a lot better. So, let's go to firepower. We're going to go to cannon. We're going to go to mantlets. We're going to use the T-34 one yet again. But on this one, it's going to be way bigger. And we're going to fit it quite high up. There we go. Okay, then what we have to do is make it a way bigger gun. So 105 millimeters is what we're going to go with. I know that seems a bit insane, but it's what we want. And the reload time is going to be crazy on this one, but that's also okay. 650 right there. Let's go ahead and extend this, make it bigger. And another one. And that's how big that barrel is going to be. Yes. Okay, sick. So, on the first one, we're going to make the rounds, the sides, 30 millimeters. Okay, 30 and 30. Excellent. We're then going to go ahead and make this one actually 50 and 50. Okay, so this is going to be a bit strange, but 50 and 50. We're going to make this one very short, though. So, it's actually going to look like this. And then the next one is going to start at 30 again. We're going to lower that down to 20. Oh. And then we're going to extend it once more. Like this. There we go. And then the end of that, 20, is going to be even less, actually. So about 10. Oh, there we go. We're going to go ahead and put an end on it. A muzzle brake. It's going to be one of these. And honestly, that looks really good. I like it. Oh, I mean, the fact that it looks good isn't necessarily the main thing about it, but it also goes through 183 mil of armor, and that is pretty good. So we're going to leave it as it is. I'm really happy with that. Let's continue. So this guy is going to go on the edge of this. Yes. We're going to do the same sort of design, actually, so it's going to go there. We're going to go ahead and grab this and put it above it. And also below it. I'm going to leave that like that. Okay, fantastic. Gunner sights, they already have gunner sights, so that doesn't really matter. And now we need to design the rest of the tank to actually fit with it. So what we're going to do then is I'm going to go away and I'm going to start adding extra rivets and stuff like that, and then we'll go from there. Okay, what do we think of this then? I've added a bunch of rivets literally everywhere, maybe even too many rivets. Yeah, probably too many rivets. But honestly, I think it looks pretty cool. The only thing that I don't like about this is actually the rear. I'm not entirely sure what to do with it. So what I think we should do is actually extend this and make it bigger, essentially. I want that to obviously come backwards and fit in there. Yeah, nicely, so that fits there, good. And then I want this to, yeah, just be back here. Okay, good. So, what I'm going to have to do is redesign the back end, make it look a little bit nicer, and then I think add armor to the rest of it, get it going into battle, see what things we can actually kill, destroy, win, and yeah, go from there. Okay, so compartments, yes, let's go down to here. Yeah, grab this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and probably that one too, and extend all of those like so. We're going to bring those guys backwards. We're then going to go ahead and go to points. We're going to grab this guy and this guy. If I merge those, is that weird? I don't know if that's strange. Merge those. There we go. Grab this one and also grab this one. And we're going to send those forwards to about there. Good. We're going to lower these guys all down, every single one of these. Downwards like so. And I honestly think we can leave the back end looking like a lot like this. Oh, why isn't it done on all of these? Oh, this is so annoying. This is very annoying. Okay, so I don't know why that one hasn't extended and this one hasn't extended, but we need to do that. We then need to grab both of those, and we need to bring it backwards to wherever this one is. There. Okay. This guy needs to go this way. Okay, in fact, should we just attach them on? Should we just attach that onto there? I mean, we might as well, right? Merge. There we go. Do the same thing with this one. Merge. Boop. There we go. Good. Then, what else happens? This guy, and this guy need to come downwards to here, pretty much. Yeah, okay. They're a little bit too far out, so grab this one, and this one. Send it inwards until it hits that, essentially. Good. Go to points, merge this one and this one together. Yes. We're going to merge this one and this one together. Oh, that's not quite right. That's not quite right. I've messed up something here. Something around this area is very messed up. And I don't know what it is. It might be this one. Yeah, it is. Okay, there we go. Merge that with this. And that'll be it. Okay, I feel like we've done it right. I think that's okay. One of the turrets has miraculously moved off the side. Don't ask me how, because I don't know. Bring it in. There we go. Bring it backwards. Oh, I had these like perfect too. Select all. Move it upwards. Move this one downwards into there. Try and put it in the exact same location as the other one on the other side. So a lot further back. There we go. Further to the side, I believe. And then drop this directly on top of that. Just like that. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, yes. It is big and beefy. I love it. So far, so good. Okay, so, what we're going to do now then? We need to sort out the engine stuff. So that's all going to go on the rear of here, of course. So we're going to go with some vents. It's going to go quite far up, to be honest with you. It's going to be up here. And we're going to try and merge these guys up there. I'm then actually going to go ahead and grab these, make them a lot smaller. Spin them all the way around, just like this. And we're going to put them on there. And one in the middle, just like that. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Then we're going to go ahead and actually get some really tiny ones of these. And put them there. Next to each other, just like so. And I might even actually add one of these. I don't know whether this is strange to do or not, but onto the top of there. I feel like one of these is further back than the other. I think it's that one. Can I change that? There. Okay, I feel like that now they're pretty much in the same location. I don't know. Anyway, I'm happy with this. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and add a bunch of armor to both the turret and also the tank itself. And then we're going to take it into battle. We're going to do this. Okay, so, I've gone ahead and added a bunch of armor, as you guys can see right here. It is extremely heavily armored. The sides are only, well, 80, to be fair. But hopefully we don't get shot in the side too much. The rear is actually wide open. So let's go ahead and give this a little bit of, a little tiny bit of armor, because it does probably deserve some. But probably not very much, because honestly, we don't have enough room, we don't have enough to play with in terms of weight. We're already at 83 tons, almost 84 tons. So we can't really add that much here, but we're going to go with 35. There we go. We're at 84 tons. Okay, right. I'm also going to go to the front, go to the bottom side of the turret. Is that something that I can even see? I don't think so. But the turret ring of this is actually going to be thick. There we go. The thick armor of this too, and also of this one as well. I don't know how much I put on each of those. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, crew, we need to add 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we need another gunner. We need another loader. We need another gunner. And we need another loader. And then the last ones, I don't know what those are. Okay, get rid of 2 people, I think. There we go. So we got a gunner loader in there, a gunner loader in there, a gunner loader in there. That's all we need. That is legitimately all we need. Okay, so now we just need to add some ammunition to each of these. Make sure everybody's got some ammo. And then we can go. So those guys have ammo in there. We're going to get another rack of ammo, and we're going to put it in this turret. Because this guy needs ammo too. So put that in there. It is going to be 75 millimeters. And it's going to be APHE. APHE, APHE. Oh no, that bug's happened. So sometimes you get this bug where it sounds like the turret's turning, but obviously there's no turret turning. It's weird. Okay, so I brought it back in. We are in the, we're actually in the sandbox mode now, so you can actually see it a little bit better probably. Let's go ahead and go to mobility so you can see the tracks, and I think that looks pretty good. Right, what are the other things we need? So we need an exhaust somewhere on this. I'm thinking off here to the side. It doesn't matter if it's somewhat merged in. We're going to go ahead and put it there. And then we're going to slot it forwards. And I'm also going to extend it backwards like so. There we go. That looks a little bit strange, but I really like it. So we're going to keep it. Vents are already on. That's fine. Crew. I'm going to go ahead and add some more details to this. Make it look a little bit better. And then, yeah, we're going to actually fight with it. It's going to be great. Alright, there we go. So that's pretty much it, except from the one thing that I wanted to add with you guys, and that is the Commander's Cupola. Now, I'm not entirely sure which one of these I would have wanted to use, but I think I'm going to go with one of these. Clearly, it's not like a super amazing looking thing, but honestly, I think it fits on top of the tank. So, we're going to leave it like that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, let's take it into battle. Let's do this. Actually, wait, there's one more thing. Sorry. There's actually quite a lot to do in this game sometimes, isn't there? The basket space of this one actually needs to be way bigger, and this tank is so big, we still have, like, a lot of room left. Actually, we might not have that much room left after we add a huge engine. It's going to have to be massive. There you go, 12. 4 liters, yes. 2,200, and then 1,200 also. There we go. Go. Does it move? Yes, it does. It's out of here. Nice. Okay, sick. Okay, we can move the guns. For some reason, I'm not able to reload the guns. And for some reason, some of the guns aren't turning. Confusing. Oh, we've got the bug again. But I realized what I just did now, actually. So we actually need 2 more people because we need a gunner and a loader. Instead of a gunner, loader, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Anyway, how do I get them in the right places? So that gunner needs to shoot that gun, okay? This gunner needs to shoot another gun. I don't know which one, actually. So if this one is going to shoot this guy, there we go, that's good. I think we got the guys loading each of the guns, so I think that's all there, okay? But one of these has more people in than the other ones, and I don't really know why. Okay, so I keep getting the same issue that I always have, and I'm not entirely sure why either, but essentially I can't seem to shoot any of the guns. I don't know why. They're all selected, all of the people have the right things, so like this gunner is going to shoot the right one. However, it has the ability to fire a different one too, and I don't know why. I'm going to go ahead and make this one our primary gun up here. It is already the primary gun. We're going to make this one and this one our secondary guns, and they're going to go on 2. There we go. Is that now turning all of them? No, it's not. I don't know why. Alright, if we press 2. Can I fire now? No, it's not even reloading. That's the thing. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Oh, you know what I've just realized? This gun isn't the same as that gun. Yeah, these guns aren't the same, and I was wondering why they weren't reloading, but actually they just weren't because they're not the same size. So I need to save this cannon as, like, heavy Japanese cannon. Heavy Japanese cannon, but it's not actually what it is. But, you know, I'm really bad at naming things. Anyway, heavy Japanese cannon. There we go. Now they're the same. Okay. So now, if we go to ammo storage, we can actually put another set of these. which we're going to go with 32 now, which is a lot, to be fair, but we're going to go and put those in there. And make sure that their reload time is the same as that one, which is 0.1 seconds more. There we go. Okay, then we're going to go and grab another one. Because we need to, so let's do this, and then this. Grab that, there we go. Change it to the one that we need for up here. Go ahead and whack it in there. Move it backwards, and spawn it. Now only one of them moves again. The ammo storage is a massive issue here, and I don't know why. Because I almost guarantee if I go ahead and I grab this, and I just go ahead and put it inside of there, and I get rid of that one, we can probably shoot both of these cannons at the front now. Yes, we can. And it obviously works. The other thing is, if I get rid of this, and I put it inside of the main storage too, inside of the main tank, and we put it down in there, let's bring it as close as we can to this, so it is actually able to work. Actually, that means that it comes from down there. So the closer it is to, like, down there, the better. Actually, so there. Okay, right. So now they all should be able to fire. If we wait, 3, 2, 1. Yep, they all fire. Okay, so for some reason, when you put the ammo storage in the turrets, it bugs out a little bit. I don't know why that's the case, but it is. Anyway, we're going to battle now. Alright, here we are. We're on the railway map. There are 7 enemies versus 1 of me. Let's see what happens here. I don't know whether we're going to be strong enough to do this. I actually really don't know. But we're going to get ourselves into the thick of it and see what happens, I suppose. In fact, let's go ahead and do with all of them firing at the same time. And we're just going to sit and wait for at least one of them to pop up. Actually, no. Let's get a little bit closer. Here we go. Alright, there we go. There's one. Uh-oh. It didn't fire off my big gun. In fact, it's not firing off... It's only firing off one gun. Why? Now it's firing off the other gun. Hang on, what's happening? Why is only one of them firing? I need to check this out. So the first one, cannon, primary. That's going to be our primary, the big one up there. This one is number 1. That one is number 1 also. We're going to do it the same. Go. Do all of them fire? Yes. Okay, let's go. This 80... I don't even know how much this weighs, but it's like 85 tons or maybe even a little bit more. I hope this wins, because if it doesn't, versus 7... I guess 7 tanks is quite a lot of tanks, but we're going to try and shoot the enemies as quickly as we see them. There we go. That one's dead. I'm going to fire off all my guns at the same time. I am okay with that. Oh my, it just killed me in one. I don't know where it shot me, but it just killed me in one. We got so much armor on this. Where's it got me? Alright, we're going in again. We're doing it again. Alright, here we go. So, I'm going to go ahead and find a little defensible position, which I think I'm actually going to sit right here. I'm going to reverse up a little bit, actually. Here he is. And we're going to wait for them to somewhat come to us. Alright, there's one right there. We do need to fire as quickly as we can, though. So we need to make sure we are doing that. But let's sit right here and wait for one. There's one right there. Alright, that one's dead. Okay, next, you. Okay, where are you? There it is. Okay, the little guns have fired. The big gun has now fired as well. Awesome. There's a tank up there. Okay, the little guns don't appear to do that much damage. But the big one does. Yeah, the little guns don't do anything, turns out. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go, that one's dead. Awesome. Who's next? I think there's another one up here now. Oh, there's 2. Oh, it didn't go through. Oh, yes! That was nice. That was nice. There's only 2 left. Okay, I can't seem to get through this guy's armor. Oh! With the little guns. So I might have to wait to reload the big one. Alright, 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That guy's dead. And who else is remaining? I know there's one more tank somewhere. We're going in. Wait, is that it? What's that? What's that thing there? Hey, yeah! Oh. Wait, is that dead? I mean, it looks pretty dead to me, but it also looked like it was moving a second ago, didn't it? I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Unless it's not dead, they must be dead. Alright, we're going in. We're going in. They usually hide down here, but honestly, I can't see another enemy tank, so I think maybe we've taken out a gunner or a driver or something in one of these. Maybe that one. No, not that one, turns out, actually. But I legit can't see any other tanks, so I feel like Either it's bugged out, or we've just won the mission. I don't know. It must have bugged out, right? I don't see any other tanks. There are no other tanks. Yeah, there's not much I can do in this situation, so I think we'll probably just leave this mission here. Let's go ahead and go into another one, actually. We'll do one more before we finish. Oh, no, never mind, I lied. I think I'm actually going to end this here then. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know in the comments down below what you guys actually think of this. I think we've done a pretty good job, to be honest. It looks okay. I've somewhat followed the plans. Oh, the pictures, I should say. And it looks alright. It does look okay. But anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.